Hello everybody and welcome to M&J Games. I'm Michael
And I'm Jasmine.
and today we are looking at another park, and this park is called Funland 160%, and it's created by Maverick NMS, and it says my first real park, 100% Oswald, or 160%. So it's got 6 coasters, 16 flat rides, 31 shops, 1 hotel, 2 restaurants, all custom buildings, and some custom coaster supports. Probably a financial mess, LOL. And he made this on the PS4 Pro. Now I contacted him to see if I could, to see if we could look at his park. And he's got a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Ace and Maverick, and so he's got a video of him going through this as well. He's also got some videos looking at the Oswald counter and how you can exploit it. And so like he got 160 in his park. So you can kind of see it still runs looking like normal, right? Although I did have to load it up twice because the first time it kicked me out. But it looks like it's running normal. He also did some work on which paths take up less and how to have paths take up less of your Oswald meter counter. So go check out his work, and so we can see already that he's really detailed. I like how you've got this. It kind of reminds me of Cedar Point, where if any of you have been to Cedar Point, where you've got this long strip that basically goes throughout the entire park, and everything kind of veers off it. So which way do you want to go first, Jasmine?
Let's go to that big coaster on the left.
Okay, so we want to go to the hybrid coaster. So looks like that's not the entrance to it. I like how you did that. So let's find this over here, wherever the entrance is at. Okay, it's back here. There we go. So the entrance was there. Yeah. So one thing that I've noticed too, I'm sure some other people have, is that actually doing longer pathing for your queues takes up a lot of your meter. So it looks like, I don't know if that was your intention on doing this, Maverick, but for me, I kind of do shorter queues right now just because, never mind, I guess we can't ride this item because I don't have the pre-order content. But it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that you couldn't actually ride stuff if you don't have part of the pre-order content.
Oh.
So that's strange. But either way, it looks like a cool ride. So sorry, guys, for that. I did not check that out beforehand, and if you hear that noise, our cat's going a little crazy. But it looks awesome. So that would have been fun to ride, but you can check. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I really like the entrance, with the little, what are those little, that red little ride thing is.
What are you talking about?
Go turn back around.
Oh, chairlift?
No, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
What is that called?
I mean, it's a type of chairlift. I just don't know the name. Sky Tour. Oh, it's a gondola.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Like those things at Disney World.
Yeah. You know, that's really awesome, because that's one thing I didn't really notice the first time, too. You just have this going to the end of the park. Really nice. Really well done. I don't know if any of y'all have cats, but cats make some weird noises sometimes. Really funny. All right.
Oh.
So
our cats are chasing each other, sorry.
So this is called Zen. So this looks awesome. It looks like it's an inverted coaster. So let's go up here. Oh, and so I believe he did this park like right when it came out. So I think he got done. I think this was done in December. So this doesn't have any of the latest DLC items on it, just simply because they didn't have that when he first started this park. Let's exit out of this until the ride comes back into the park, or into the station. And it looks like there it is. My question is, which coaster is that? Not train 1. Alright, so I'm going to do front bumper view on this one. And we'll fast forward until we get going and enjoy the ride.
These inverted coasters are my favorite. Nice turn right off the bat.
Yeah. I like how you did the custom wood kind of columns. It's almost like helping be supports. So what are your thoughts, Jasmine?
Yeah, I really like it. Seemed like a really smooth ride. Lots of turns, a lot of banking. I really liked the modern wooden supports. That's a nice touch. And look at that. That's
Mm-hmm.
does that mean Zen or does that means some or Namaste or something? That looks really cool.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what that means, but
I
it looks
think it
awesome,
means
whatever it is.
Namaste. I
Yeah.
think so.
That's really cool. And so, guys, this is on the workshop. If you want to just download this ride along with all the scenery, because I've checked it out in the workshop, and he has it where you've got the trees and I believe all the flowers and stuff with it. But yeah, I mean, the custom supports are awesome here. Like, I just never seen anybody do this on a coaster where they have the wooden supports with it because it kind of matches the station. And love the double inversion. I think it was right here or somewhere, wherever that happened. But one thing I did love too is you see this on the hybrid coasters. I've never seen this on an inversion coaster, and it makes me really want, excuse me, to see what that would be like. Where right after the lift hill, you then have a little tiny airtime hill before going into the first inversion. Normally, you start to see that with hybrids like Steel Vengeance and stuff like that. Um, really cool though. I think that area is super super cool. Like look at that from afar. That just looks awesome. Really well done. I mean, this whole area is nice. You really took some time planting some flowers. Because, boy, I do not like doing that. So tedious. But really nice. Little
Nice little statue.
Little art, abstract art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really good job. Yeah, you did a really enjoyable job on a lot of this stuff. Or on everything. Oh, does this look familiar, Jasmine?
Yeah, I used this hotel in one of my parks, my Copper Lake Park.
Yeah, so we just did a review over her first park, Copper Lake, and she used a lot of this. She used this blueprint. Looks really nice. It's very modern looking. Really cool. Okay, so it looks like we've got I like the station already on this. So this is supposed to, with how this one is, looks like it's a King Ka type ride. I would say Top Thrill Dragster, but Top Thrill Dragster doesn't have that hill right there.
I really like this station. What is the? So what are those pieces?
Oh, it's wood. So it's actually the wood. Let me pause this so we don't miss it. So it's actually the veranda roof.
What are the red pieces though?
So like real quick, let's see if we take this. Why did it do that? Hold on. Oh, because we're over the build limit, so we can't look at it. The red pieces, like we can't change anything. The red pieces are. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, it's just a molding roof.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I need to use those molding pieces more because you can.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's a super cool station. And I've never been on King Ka, but I've been on Top Thrill, and it has the same. Doesn't look like this, but it's got the same style where it's kind of really open and large. Guess I gotta get off that building. Vertigo. All right, so let's ride this one in front bumper view.
This would definitely be a coaster I would never actually ride in real life.
Yeah, it's too tall for her, right?
I think I would probably throw up before I even got on it.
So I think only once in my life I've ever thrown up like because of a roller coaster.
Well, I would be throwing up because I was so nervous just to get on it.
Yeah. Yep. Super smooth. And as Jasmine said, she would never ride that coaster. I would love to. I mean, now don't get me wrong, I would still be nervous. Like, even when I ride Top Thrill Dragster to this day, like, when it's about to do the launch, I'm still nervous. There's still a nervousness in my stomach that I'm like, oh boy. But then afterwards, it's like, oh, that was awesome. This is really cool right here, how you did this.
Yeah.
This little plaza area.
That's really interesting.
So obviously, you just made the use the grid tool there, and then elevate it, and then after that, you went back and kind of used different pieces to cover it up.
Look at the backside. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely very modern. You did a lot of modern style buildings in this park, and I like that kind of style. I mean, another modern style, abstract type queue right there, or I guess not queue, entrance building. Really good job. Now, where was the coaster we're needing to go to? Alright. So it looks like this big green one's next.
I like how this park is laid out with the long like path in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those, I think it's kind of daunting at first when you're like, okay, I'm going to build a path with this long path and everything's going to be off it. But then as it comes together, it looks really cool. Really nice. Alright, so here we have an Invincible Coaster. I think this one, along with the single rail coaster, are my favorites in the game. And I just love these, even though they can't go upside down. I mean, you can do some awesome bank turns with it and stuff like that. Alright, I'll fast forward a little bit until we get going up the hill. Plus, I think I just love Millennium Force and Intimidator 305, and both of them are this same style of Intamin Giga coaster. Ooh, that looks awesome right there. Look at that. Alright, so there we go. So that was Viridian. What'd you think?
Well, I really like while you were on the ride, you can see that other coaster, the red one, at several points on that ride. So, and then it also started off really high, and there are a few times where you were very close to the ground. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, look at this layout. That's really cool. That part right there is awesome. Really well done. I loved it. I love these coasters. I love the tight turns you can make. And I think you shaped it really good well. What I mean by that is, one thing I've been working on is trying to have, when you go up hills like this, trying to have them look the same shape, like have them be symmetrical, because that's how a lot of coasters are. And so sometimes when your hills kind of, you go too fast over it, it's because it's not shaped properly. I mean, that's one thing I'm obviously working to get better at, but I think you did such a good job with that. You know, like you got the little hill there. Now this is a little bit steeper than it is right here, but you still give it plenty of time over here to kind of allow your body to catch itself, right? Really good job. Were you gonna say something else?
No, I was just gonna say yeah. So you can see from the top view there are several points where those two roller coasters intersect. So that's really good design and
Mm-hmm.
definitely very interesting.
Yeah, I think this coaster. I mean, obviously this coaster is gonna be good, but that's based around a coaster in real life. Which that's a really cool support you made right there. I didn't even notice that before. Um, but obviously this one, along with the Zen coaster, are just so well. Like the layout and design of it is really awesome. So I wonder when you made this. I would love to know. Which one of these two rides did you make first? Did you make this coaster and then kind of build this one around it, or what? Because that's really
Yeah.
cool. Really cool how you did that. Hold on a second. Here you go, Jasmine. We got some go karts. Got a go kart track right here.
Okay, yeah. I love the go karts.
Yeah, Jasmine's built some pretty good go karts in this game.
This one looks really cool though.
Yeah, trying to not be too crazy with the camera. I wish we could actually drive the go karts instead of just watching people drive it.
You can drive them.
Oh, you can drive them?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what
you
I was thinking.
You just tell it to go to whichever car, and it'll drive it.
Okay. Yeah, really cool go kart track. So really good job there. I like that one. I forget what that's called. Yeah, I just like how you did all these stations. Like, it's a very modern park. And so it's stuff that's like, since it's all done the same way, it all fits. So this looks like a restaurant. So like, in theory, I know nobody sits up there, but if you're sitting up there looking out of the park, I mean, look at the view that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is amazing. And I just, I want to see a kind of park that you can make now with all the DLCs and everything like that we have. And also, I want to know is I've gotten about 130% of my park before. So how'd you get it up to 160? Is what I want to know. Because I got up to 130 by saving 5 roller coasters and then copying them once I got to 100%. So how'd you end up getting to the 160? I would love to know that as well. All right, Jasmine. So which color do you want to ride?
We gotta ride the yellow one. I mean, that's one of my favorite colors.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride the yellow one in track view, and then we're gonna ride the blue one, but we're gonna do it in kind of one of the other cameras. Or I guess front bumper view. But this is a really, really cool. Oh, and they leave at the same time.
Yeah. This is one concept that I've tried using in my sandbox park is the dueling coasters.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's their custom supports. I mean, that's an awesome custom support right there.
Yeah, that's very cool. And I don't normally do custom supports, but this makes me want to try it.
For sure. Which one's gonna win? Oh, no, no.
It's a tie.
Yeah. So here's the other thing I wonder too, man. How did you, like, this must have taken so long for you to design, because the tracks do some different things, right? Because they naturally have to, because like that one's got the blue one's got a wider turn here, but then it's got. I mean, it's just really cool how you went and did this. So it'd be cool to know kind of how long this took and how tedious that process was, because I'm sure you constantly had to test the trains and see, okay, where are they at certain times and so forth. Let's ride this one in orbit mode. Hopefully we don't get cut off by any scenery and stuff, but this would probably be a good view. But I agree with you, Jasmine. Those custom supports like right there are really cool. So Maverick, I'll probably be copying some of your ideas for custom supports in my park that I'm starting to do. funny sometimes when you're on the ride, it seems so much faster. When you're looking at this view, sometimes it doesn't look like it's that fast, even though it is going fast. Yeah, and I love the station that you did, that you chose to do. Really good job. A little fire there at the end. Really cool. One thing I want to say about these custom supports is this is awesome. What you did right there. Like, that is really, really cool. Really cool. So, I wish we were able to ride this one, but that's on me for not pre-ordering the game. So, sorry about that, guys. But as you can see, what a wonderful, beautiful park. Beautifully laid out. Everything going this way. That's really cool. And so I want to get Jasmine's final thoughts, but while she does that, I want to actually ride this chairlift a little bit, this gondola, so we can get a good, hopefully a good view of, there we go. Alright, so.
Yeah, this might be one of my favorite parts that we reviewed so far. I really like how everything, the architecture, everything is tied together, and all of the roller coasters seem really well done. I think I liked the dueling coasters the best. But everything just worked very well. So.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. This is, I mean, I've enjoyed every single park that we've looked at. These people just do such an amazing job. But I think what made this one kind of stand out for me was, I mean, the scenery was awesome, but I think it's the modern theme that you chose, because you did so many unique things with that. And then it was just the coasters. I mean, every coaster we rode, like, I can't choose which one I like the most. I don't know if it's these. I don't know if it's the green one. I don't know if it's this Zen coaster back here. I mean, everyone was just so well done with great theming around it. So there's not one that's like I don't know what would be the main attraction, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
what would be if you're trying to promote your park, right? Like, if you're, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're like the Alton Towers in Europe, I feel like everybody talks about Nemesis, right? Like, if you're going to you know, if you're going to Cedar Point, Steel Vengeance right now is that ride that's like everybody talks about. If you're going to Carowinds, it's Fury 325. So which one here would be the one that you promote? Is it these two back here? Is it this really cool Giga Coaster? Is it the Launch? Is it the Zen Coaster? I mean, they all could be like feature rides. Not to mention this one that we didn't get a ride on, right?
Yeah.
And so once again, make sure to go check out his YouTube channel. It's called Ace and Maverick. Check out all his stuff on the workshop, because he's got all these rides as blueprints that you can download. And is there anything else you want to say, Jasmine? Any final thoughts?
No.
All right, so that's it for us. As always, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.